Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004, and in this episode of our third season in career mode, we are going to be completing race 32 of 36, the Subway 500 at Martinsville Speedway. In the last episode, we were racing at Charlotte for the UAW GM Quality 500 or whatever the hell that was. Got our third win in a row. It's getting kind of ridiculous. I mean, I wanted to start in the top 5 in that track because that's what the contract is asking for, so it doesn't really mean much whether I win these races. It's not like I don't want to win. I really want to meet all those expectations more at this moment. So it's always bittersweet whenever I just go to victory lane, but I can't accomplish the true goals. But we are 283 points in front of Tony Stewart. I think with the next couple of races, we're going to actually have this title clinched because right now I think there's just 5 races left in the season. So yeah, it's almost about a 3-race lead almost. But yeah, driver respect levels. We made Tony Stewart a 100% ally. It went down to 96 because it does that after a race. But finally, I've been wanting to do this all career mode and we finally did it. Tony Stewart is in love with me. This is great. And we're using the test car in this video because this is a short track. So if there's any place we get banged around a lot and we can use this test car, it's going to be here. And I want to use all of these paint schemes before it's too late. I think I might even use the Brickyard car, even though we're never going to get to go to Indianapolis with it. If I had gotten this contract, I think just like a race or two earlier, then maybe we would have been able to. Maybe not a race or two, maybe like 8 races or 7 races. I don't remember how long after it was in this season that we actually got this car. But let's go to race weekend. Going to quick select our chassis, engine, and body. Our engine is fresh out of the shop, but our body and chassis we're using the last episode. We have a car rating of 82. I think last time we came here was like a 77 or a 78 probably. And we were just a top 5 contender. At this point, I should be able to qualify on pole like always at Martinsville, and then also just dominate this entire race. Or at least have a better chance of winning, not just, you know, something in the top 5. I don't know about Bristol just yet, though. I'm going to go into qualifying with the setup that we already have for the race, which is 20 PSI and 1 turns wedge. The reason why I want to do that is because I'm really kind of nervous about setting up this car different from what it actually is in the race. If I lower down the tire pressures, it'll turn better, but probably to the point where I wind up spinning this darn race car. I just want to have ourselves, me getting used to the car and qualifying that I'm driving. So right now, it's a pretty darn good handling car. Just gotta get a grip on things. Or I could do this. Destruction! The funny thing is, whenever I posted that New Hampshire race, where we blew up the freaking car with like 2 laps to go, that one just like automatically got 100 plus more views than all the other races in this series have gotten. We start on the inside of Dale Earnhardt Jr. in this race. So, he'll lead the first lap and pull away. Why is there a Daytona International Speedway sticker on like the left side of my bumper? I'm just like where the taillight would be, like it's right there. But yeah, so if I just go destroying my race car and qualifying into the thumbnail, as Tony Stewart makes it 3 wide off of 2, if I go doing that, is this video going to get 200 views as well? And I rear-end Tony Stewart for that. I mean, it's his fault. I mean, I'm not trying to. My brakes just don't work as well as AI in this game. And my car won't turn out the car. I mean, it's not perfect. It might be 82 and whatever, really high ratings, better than it is every other time we come here, but still at the same time, it's like, I don't know what else to say. Like, this car is still not there yet. I think at 90, that's like the rating where the car is absolutely perfect and can do everything that theirs can. But I can still, you know, just outdrive them. So for now, let's just focus on pulling away. Well, we've come up on lap traffic at the end of lap 12 as I pass Kevin Grubb, who's putting up a bit of a fight to not be the first guy a lap down. Kevin Grubb, still a worthless son of a bitch. Now, I'm not too concerned about these guys slowing me down that much if it takes me like half a lap to pass one of them or something like that, or they block me, you know, whole shebang, just because, you know, the guys that are on the lead lap behind me, they're going to have to deal with this crap too. Of course, me getting my car banged up happens from lap cars, not actually racing the leaders. I'm surprised we didn't get this thing all banged up and dents all over the back end of this car just looking at it from this perspective at the start of the race. Tony Stewart diving underneath Dale Earnhardt Jr. or whatever. Well, it wasn't Dale Earnhardt Jr., maybe it was Mark Martin. I don't remember. Mark Martin is now behind us, and I don't even remember what drivers it was. Just remember trying to explain the whole thumbnail theory, like me just making the thumbnail, me destroying my car going to turn 1 because I got a really good angle at it, and it's like, maybe everybody click on the video just because of that, or maybe most people know that I do that whenever I get the pole in the outlap, and so they'll figure that that's just what it is. I think it worked at Sonoma too in our rookie season, where car was just exploding and we're flying through the air and stuff, and to make that the thumbnail, I don't know. Is that clickbait or not? Because it did actually happen in the video. I'm not showing you anything that didn't happen, so I don't feel like it's good use. So I'm just rubbing up against every lap car I try to pass because they're not giving me the X room necessary to be a leader here. Well, people are starting to take pit stops and everything, and it's lap 23. I don't want to have led like this entire first half of the race and stuff like that, and then a caution come out while I'm on pit road. So we're just going to have to wait it out just a little bit. And we've got this 4-second gap, so I don't think we're going to lose too much if we stay out longer than any lead lap cars if that caution doesn't come out. Jeff Green, why are you blocking me? Have you not already done enough stupid shit to yourself racing at this track? Now, I remember that race, I think it was at the end of our rookie season at this track, where Jeff Green practically gifted me a 3rd place finish, all because of that stupid shit that he did, where he was trying to pass me but couldn't, so he went up the track and then dumped himself into the outside wall. This time by at the halfway point. Brakes have been horrible all race long, at least in comparison to what the AI have, but it's at this point where I'm just leaving marks into every freaking corner. I just can't defend it. I have to brake a lot earlier and still miss my braking point according to what this car is doing. I was just starting to get pretty tied off, but I don't think I'm really going that much slower just because I'm surrounded by all these lap cars. Look at the front tires in the red. Steve Park is mad. I've probably bumped into like 10 drivers already in this race. Some of them, they don't really matter because it's not hard enough, it's not enough contact, and some of them, they really do mean something to the AI. That caution still hasn't come out. I still haven't got the whole feel extremely low thing with the red at the bottom of the screen yet, so might as well just keep on going until then. I'll have good tires at the end of the race, I can tell you that. Oh my goodness, I can't turn, and Johnny Benson won't stop driving so slow to the corner. I can't turn, god dang, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, there's the fuel tank almost empty thing. Damn it, Johnny Benson, get off of me! Get out of the way! What are you doing? I don't know. Blocking me. Oh, okay, there the caution happens. I was waiting for it. I was about to take a pit stop that next lap. So is it Christian Fittipaldi? Yep. Well, see, it can't be me because I'm driving the 9 car and they never put you at the front. It's usually the 9 car or Jeremy Mayfield sometimes. But now it could have been Jeff Gordon because he's got the first pit stall. Well, it's weird that they exchanged it for him whenever I took the 9 ride. It's not what I would have expected. So, yeah, we banged this up quite a bit. So let's go down pit road. Daytona International Speedway. If I had known that that's what was going to be on the car, then maybe I would have used this in the Daytona 500. But I don't want to use this paint scheme too much, and plus it's the Daytona 500, so it doesn't make sense to do that. We've got damage, but I'm not going to repair that because I don't lose too much time. Most of the field is probably a lap down now just because of how long it took for that caution to come out. We were just starting lap 28. We're probably on lap 29 now. But man, Johnny Benson, what the hell? I was trying to pass him at one point, but then he got on the brakes at the same time as me, and my car wouldn't turn because we're just on such worn tires, it just doesn't want to do anything anymore. And then he's blocking me and won't get off of me and stuff in the corner. See, no one else is going down pit road. Johnny Benson did. I don't know who else did. I didn't see any of the people behind me. All these guys stayed out right here. So, when we come out 4th place, we're still getting the top 5. Tony Stewart went in with me, and he didn't lose any positions. So, yeah, I guess we only got like 5 cars in the lead lap. Green flag is back out again. Lap 32. Try to get it down to the bottom. Jamie McMurray underneath me, so that kind of made it difficult. Did Jeremy Mayfield just put it in the outside wall? I swear I saw something. I don't know if I heard it, but I swear I saw it. It just drove into the wall. Okay, so up into 3rd. It's going to take a while to make up some of these positions. Ricky Craven's in the lead. He hasn't won a race in my career mode yet. He does win races every now and then whenever you play this game, but I'm surprised it's just not happening. Bonnie's blocking me. Oh gosh. Come on, brakes work. I'm surprised we didn't hit Rusty Wallace right there, and I'm trying not to harder than I probably should be. Okay, so into 2nd. And then Ricky Craven is the next car for position. We got these lead lap cars, Jeff Burton and Sterling Marlin, pulling away from the leaders. That's interesting. Rusty Wallace is not for the lead lap, but trying not to make any more people mad than I already have. Well, that's going to be... Well, I thought it would be negative to him. I guess he wasn't actually affected. Look at Ricky Craven blocking me, even though I'm like 5-6 car lengths away. Come on, brakes, work. I've been dealing with this shit all race long, and I hate it. Gotta focus. Gotta hit my marks. Oh my gosh, what is this corner that my car is taking? You just drifted into the corner. Like, not even during the turn, it drifted into it. Damn it. Sterling Marlin's getting in the way. He's going to wreck me. He's going to make me spin. He won't stop blocking me and taking up more track than necessary. Ricky Craven is getting away. Fuck you, Sterling Marlin. You're ruining my entire race. Everybody's ruining my race. My car is ruining my race, for crying out loud. Okay, we're going into sweat mode because this is actually challenging, and I think that's stupid. Really? We still got people pitting, even though they could have just pit a while ago. I shouldn't be surprised. EA Sports is what this game does all the time whenever caution comes out in a weird time. I'm trying to turn, but I'm afraid if I touch the directional pad, the darn thing is going to just fling me across the track. And this car just won't grip properly. And now Ricky Craven is going down pit road. So even though I'm not putting enough good effort in to take this lead back, the game's just going to hand it to me like that. Well, I'll just continue to drive like shit, and I'll see you guys at the checkered flag. Someone blew up here. Who is that? Is it Dale Earnhardt Jr.? Well, his chances of getting to Tony Stewart the points are gone.
Awesome lap. Lap 50. Number 45 coming up quick.
Well, that's great. Not much I can do about it whenever they're trying to make sure that we go 3 wide by going side by side in front of me. There's some sparks up ahead between Jeff Green and Greg Biffle, but finally, we win here at Martinsville, the Subway 500 in a test car, and it even looks like a test car. It's got the dents and scratches, and it's all gray. Only 2 people finished on the lead lap. I thought there was like 5 people on the lead lap, but never mind. I guess that race was going to be a very easy win. All those people that I was trying to pass for the lead lap positions after my pit stop were apparently like taking pit stops too. Not just Ricky Craven. So I'm going to do some donuts. I'm not getting enough smoke out of these tires, but it ain't really up to me how much the tires smoke whenever I do donuts. There we go. Oh, don't hit the wall though. I have finally decided that it's time for us to use the regular Dodge Steelers Dodge, which I have been, just putting aside because so I could have the Muppets alternative, which is the red and the black and the white, the gray, those colors and everything, because that's a better paint scheme. But let's just do a little Bill Elliott tribute of some sort using this regular paint scheme. Whenever we go to Atlanta tomorrow for the Georgia 500 race, 33 of 36. Now, we might have just met all the expectations at Martinsville, which gave us a really good pay increase to bank $9 million again, just because they pay me $3.62 million if I do get all those expectations met, versus just $725,000. But I don't know about the chances of that at Atlanta, because qualifying, it was tough at Charlotte, and I can't imagine why it'd be even harder at Atlanta. I've never been that good at Atlanta in our career mode yet. I don't know if we will be this time. So I'm honestly aiming for a top 10. I don't know if I can manage that. It'd be a miracle if we get a top 5. I don't know about winning yet. Maybe we should be able to win at Atlanta next season. Or not, considering we'll be starting last in every race. But yeah, that was our 4th consecutive win. We now have a 298-point lead over Tony Stewart. And it was like 268 or whatever, wasn't it? And yeah, I guess he finished like 2nd place, and I led the most laps and everything. I don't even know if Tony Stewart ever led a lap during that race. Then you got the driver respect levels. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the situation with Ward Burton coming to like the last lap of the race. Johnny Benson, Bobby Boone, Earl Hall. These two were already here. Sterling Marlin got there, and I guess me passing David Green multiple times, I guess like while I was a lap down and made him an ally or something. I don't know how the hell this happened. Mike Murphy still in there, and of course Tony Stewart. Even though we banged him around a bit, his ally is still there. It's just decreased by like, what was that, 14%? So that sucks. Okay, let's go to team management. I'm sure we got something to do in here. Shop additions. 6 races left until the engine shop expansion comes in, which should be like, what, 2 races after the beginning of next season. I think that might be accurate. And I think we have to repair this right here because I can't overhaul anything as far as I can remember. Yeah, overhauls aren't doing anything in any of these sections, which sucks. I mean, if I would get a better building crew, that would be great. But I tried to after I recorded the last video, and it just didn't let us really do anything. So let's go ahead and do that. For 2 races, $432,000. And it looks like I'm still having the test car in the background, so darker shade of gray. 50 shades of gray for Bill Elliott right here. Nothing to do in the engine shop. Bodies. In 7 races, this is going to come around, so we've got quite a while. Overhaul's not going to do anything, so we're just going to repair that as well. Of course, $390,000. And this right here is fresh, but the ratings are so freaking low. Does overhauling this do anything? Nope. Just like always, overhauling this equipment that's like the worst compared to this stuff right here that's on the way. It's just weird. And see, I don't know why. How come this is so good, but this one is not? I don't understand that. How come we were able to build this, but not that? Would I have to overhaul this? Or would overhauls even work? It's like overhauls don't work with the bodies anymore, even though I've got the same members from my building crew. Sponsorship, of course, the happiness was at 58 after we did the Charlotte race, because it didn't qualify top 5 there, and it goes up to 60 again. It's just been back and forth between 58 and 60. I think we had it at 62 at one point, like whenever we started the contract. If I get a top 5 qualifying spot at Atlanta, we can just run just like as well as we always do. I don't know about beating Tony Stewart because it's a tough track for us. And if we can do all those 3 of those, that'd be great. And then to the end, because we've got Phoenix, Rockingham, and Homestead, those are tracks I'm pretty strong at, so I don't think we're about the happiness not being increased at those races. But Atlanta's like the last worry that I have. So see you next time. That's that, and episode over.